going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 93 overall Legends Seasons player that you can pick out of your free fantasy pack, and we'll show you how to get it as well. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it, and we're going to start with how you earn this free fantasy pack. It's going to be found in the current competitive pass, which is available right now, and it's fairly simple to go ahead and get this pack right now, but you have 2 weeks in total to get it done. So if you go into this competitive field pass, you're going to see that at level 11, which is 90 CP, and if you were unaware, everything you need to do to earn CP is going to be found to the right. So solo battles, MUT champions, winning games there, head-to-head seasons, completing sets, getting statistical objectives. You can see these are some of the things that I did to earn CP, and once you get to level 11, again 90 CP, you get a 93 overall B&D Legend Season Fantasy Pack. So don't get this confused, and we'll show you the exact contents within the pack in a moment here, but this doesn't mean a full legend. The season legends are basically the notch under the full legend. So all of those players out there that have 95 overall full legend cards, like DeMarcus Ware, Bruce Smith, Randall Cunningham, just to name a few, the season version of their card is a 93, and that's going to be the card that you're able to pick. Now, you would normally put that card into a set to complete the legend set, but this is a B&D, meaning you cannot put it into a set. So you're either going to take it for the best player available, and we're going to go through all of the options within the pack and give you the best ones, obviously. But also, if you happen to have one of these full legends, whether you already have the card or you're going to get the card from your free fantasy pack for a free legend, which we'll show you in a second, you can use this piece to power up that player and get discounted abilities. And what I mean by that, hopefully a lot of you watch my videos and you're already familiar with this, but if not, if you go into your legend solos each and every weekend, we get new legend solos, and playing through those solos are going to earn you milestone stars, amongst other things. You get power-ups, you get lower overall pieces that are all non-B&D and can make you coins and or training. But if you look with the milestone rewards specifically, once you get down to tier 20, and this can be achieved now, you're going to earn 20 legend tokens. And if you go over to item sets, sort by program, and go to legend, you can put these 20 legend tokens into a set and get your choice of a free 95 overall or 96 or 94 legend for free. And the reason that I bring this up is because if, you know, for example, you took Randall Cunningham or DeMarcus Ware as your free legend, it was very expensive, and in some cases still is very expensive to power those cards all the way up because you'd need that 93 overall. Well, now you can get one of those for free in this fantasy pack from this competitive pass, and that's going to lower the cost on the amount of coin that you would have to spend to power one of those cards or a card up. And then another thing you can keep in mind, and I'll use my example here, or myself for an example, on my main team, we're on no money spent right now. On my main team, we have Bill Romanowski powered all the way up. So if you already have one of these players powered up, you can power them down, get the 93 from this pack, and then sell the 93 that you have, and that's going to get you some coin in return. So this is what the pack looks like once you get it. 93 B&D Legend Season Fantasy Pack, and there are going to be 8 total choices within this pack. I'm going to show you the pack, and then we're going to go over each and every card and, you know, like I said, give you the best available one and talk about some other things. So here it is. Again, notice they have the season patch on there. This is the best way to kind of determine or single out which ones are season cards versus the full 93 overall legend. So let's go through all of them. We're going to start with Randall Cunningham. Now, if you're just looking for this card as a standalone quarterback, I mean, he's okay. The problem with all of these cards is they don't get great abilities or discounted abilities. So if you're going to be throwing them on the field, you're really only doing it for the attributes. And if you're looking at a quarterback with this Randall, 93 speed, very good, 94 throw power, short throw 91, deep throw 91, mid at 89, a little troublesome there. Decent attributes for a quarterback, but no discounted abilities, really no abilities at all. The only reason I would be selecting this card is, number one, you're an Eagle fan that really needs Eagles chem at the quarterback position, whether he's going to be your starter or your backup, or you have the 95 Randall and you either have powered him up or want to power him up. This is the most expensive card out of all all of these 93s. Now again, this is a B&D, so you can't trade it, you can't sell it on the auction house, but this is the most expensive one, so this would be a great piece to replace if you've already powered up Randall, and like I said, a decent quarterback, just no good abilities. Ronnie Lott is one that I would probably say is safe to put on your field. So we're seeing a lot of cards now at 95 speed, but 94 is still very usable. And I think Darrelle Revis, which came out today, has a 96 speed, but 93 is still usable at the end of the day. So this 93 Ronnie Lott with 93 speed, he's 6 foot even, 94 hit power, very good, 92 zone, very good. Man coverage at 87 isn't terrible. I would, move against putting him in man coverage, but this is a really good backup free safety if you need some help there, or you put more than one safety on the field at a time. I like this card. I'd probably say top 3 choices for this 93 overall Ronnie Lott. Earl Campbell, I'm just going to flat out say no. If you need him for the power-up, or if you need this for the Earl Campbell power-up, go ahead and get it. But 92 speed at the running back position, we just got an abundance of running backs at 95 and even 94 speed that are out there right now. This one just doesn't do it for me with the 92 speed. He does give you 94 trucking, 93 break tackles, 68 catch is pretty ugly as well. So unless you need this one specifically for the power up, I would stay away. Tony Gonzalez, I mean, so some of you might rock some schemes or specific formations at certain times of the game where you need 3 tight ends on the field. So he will provide a bit of depth for you. At 90 speed, the fastest tight end in the game with George Kittle is 94 speed. There's a few like Taysom Hill and Zach Ertz with 93. So we're still looking at -3 from the second fastest cards in the game at this position. So he's not going to give you the speed. He's not really good at run blocking either. So as a third tight end, I mean, he does give you good route running and good catching at a 93 overall. So it's a solid choice, but only in a very specific kind of scheme and formation situation. DeMarcus Ware is going to definitely be in the top 3, probably number 2 on my list here for a couple different reasons. Number 1, if you want to power up the full legend DeMarcus Ware, you need this piece, and I think this piece goes for like right over or right under 100K. It's not as expensive as the Randall Cunningham 93 is, but it's up there. And so obviously you need this to power him up to get those good discounted abilities, but also this as a standalone card is pretty good. Now he lacks a little bit of speed, as all of these cards do with 90 there, but look at the block shed, finesse move, and power move, all 90 plus. Strength at 89 is solid. This is a pretty good pass rushing card and also good for depth. I've talked about this in prior videos before. One strategy or scheme that you can use is have your primary pass rushers in the game, and then maybe in the second or third quarter, just throw some backups in there. That's going to basically help you get to the quarterback more often, because offensive linemen can build up a resistance to certain pass rushers, and if you put a new pass rusher in there, that resistance gets reset. So I like to sub in pass rushers occasionally, like I said, third, fourth quarter, and if you have a backup like this DeMarcus Ware, he's a really good candidate to do something like that. Bill Romanowski, it's kind of like the tight ends, right, where you got 3 on your depth chart. You have 4 spots for middle linebacker, and if you are just kind of an overall nerd like a lot of you are, that second middle linebacker slot goes towards your main overall. So even if this card isn't going to see the field a ton for you, to have a 93 overall at middle linebacker too, or if you want to put him at 3 or 4 for special team purposes, it could help in that, kind of very weird way. But atop of that, 89 speed, not incredibly fast, obviously, like I said with all of these cards, not great, but 6'4" is good height, 95 hit power is good, 92 block shed, 89 tackle, going to be helpful against the run. If you run like a 3-4 odd, you got 2 middle linebackers in there, pretty good in that situation. 89 zone isn't too shabby as well. If you have a strategy item that happens to boost zone coverage on linebackers, and I don't even know if there are any that do that, but if they do, well then you got him at 90 zone. So another, depth pickup, probably top 5 in choices, not the greatest, but for the reasons we just stated, you can use him. Bruce Smith is going to kind of fall in that same DeMarcus Ware bucket. Very good if you want to power up Bruce Smith. He gets good abilities fully powered up, like edge threat for 1 AP and double or nothing for 1 AP. So you might need that card for this reason, but also look at the big three again. Finesse move, power move, block shed, all 90 plus, only 89 speed, a notch slower than DeMarcus Ware, but if you need pass rush depth like we just talked about, here's another good option. And then finally, the final card, and I think probably the best card, is going to be Nick Mangold. And the reason we would pick this one up is because we don't like to spend our coins on offensive linemen. We just don't. It's a fact. So to get a pretty good center at 93 overall with these attributes, 92 strength, 89 awareness, 94 pass block, 94 run block, this is a good one. And you can go ahead and sell whatever center you have. Now, if you had like a Creed Humphrey, 95 overall from Zero Chill, who gets identifier for free, don't do that at all. But this is a pretty good center card for a lot of you to use. And personally, I think it's the best card out of this entire pack. So if you need something specific for power-ups, go for it. But if you're looking for the best player available, I gotta say Nick Mangold's definitely number one. DeMarcus Ware probably two, and then like Ronnie Lott, Bruce Smith are going to be tied for three. So let me know who you pick. Leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Hopefully it helped you out. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.